Welcome students for the video lecture of subject Water Resources Engineering. So today in this topic we will see topic 6.4 canal regulator, canal escapes and canal falls. Myself Rushali Mane, lecturer in Civil Department of Engineering, NIT Polytechnic, Nagpur. Then vision of the institute: excellence in technical education to empower youth. Mission: impart quality technical education to prepare students with excellent technical skills, develop competent and employable diploma engineers and responsible citizens, then strengthen industry institute interaction. Then vision of the department: to impart excellent civil engineering skills to develop employable civil diploma engineers. Mission: imparting the modern technical skills as per the requirement of the industry to improve employability, to develop social and environmental responsible civil engineers, then effective implementation of teaching learning process to benefit students. Then course outcome mapped here are: design, construct and maintain simple canal structures. Then unit outcome: prepare a checklist for the maintenance of the given type of CD works and canal regulator. Then program outcomes mapped here are: basic and discipline knowledge, design development of solutions, engineering practices for society, sustainability and environment, project management and lifelong learning. Then what are canal regulators? So regulators are required on a channel to regulate the supply of water. हमने ये पहले ही देखा है कैनल रेगुलेटर क्या होता है डाइवर्जन हेडवर्क्स में, कि ये अपस्ट्रीम साइड में जहाँ कैनाल होता है, जहाँ कैनाल वाटर वियर के पहले जहाँ वाटर को रेज किया जाता है, और कैनाल रेगुलेटर जो है वो वाटर रेगुलेट करता है कैनाल की तरफ. तो ये हमने ऑलरेडी देखा है. देन इट इज़ द स्ट्रक्चर एट द हेड ऑफ द कैनाल टेकिंग ऑफ फ्रॉम अ रिजर्वायर, may consist of number of spans separated by piers and operated by gates. So it is separated by piers and operated by gates. So it is a regulator which will regulate the water to the canal. Then regulators are normally aligned at 90 degree to the weir. Up to 10 inch are considered preferable for smooth entry into canal. Then they are used for diversion of flow. Silt reduces carriage capacity of the flow. Then cross regulator. So a cross regulator is a structure constructed across the canal to regulate the water level in the canal stream of itself and the discharge passing downstream of it from one or more of the following for the following purposes. तो कैनाल रेगुलेटर किस लिए बनाया जाता है? एक स्ट्रक्चर टू feed off-taking canal located upstream of the cross regulator. Then to help water escape from canals in conjunction with escapes. Then to control water surface slopes in conjunction with falls for bringing the canal to regime slope and section. Then to control discharge at an outfall of a canal into another canal or lake. Then function of head regulator and cross regulator. So main function of head regulator is to regulate or control the supplies entering the off-taking canal, to control the entry of silt into off-taking canal, then to serve as a meter for measuring discharge. Then main function of cross regulator: to control the entire canal irrigation system, to help in heading up water on the upstream side and to feed the off-taking canal to their full demand. Then to help in absorbing fluctuations in various sections of the canal system and in preventing the possibilities of breaches in the tail reaches. Then cross regulator is often combined with bridges and falls if required. Then cross head regulator. So these are the canal regulators. So you can see here what is head regulator, what is cross regulator. So this is off-taking canal. Then what is canal fall? Canal fall is a solid masonry structure which is constructed on the canal if the natural ground slope is steeper than the designed channel bed slope. If the difference in slope is smaller, a single fall can be constructed. If it is of higher, then falls are constructed at regular suitable intervals. So here you can see what is canal fall. So here also there are number of falls here. Here also this shows the canal fall. Then types of canal fall and their importance: ogee fall, rapids, stepped falls, trapezoidal notch falls, well type falls, simple vertical drop falls, straight gaseous falls, then English falls or baffle fall. So we'll see one by one. First is ogee fall. So ogee curve is the combination of convex and concave curves. So convex and concave curves, and ogee falls consist of convex and convex curves gradually. So this gradual combination helps to provide smooth transition of flow and also reduce the impact. So convex and concave flow जो है combine में जो होता है और वो gradual होता है, तो वो क्या करता है, impact को, जो water falling impact है उसको reduce करता है. If the natural ground surface is suddenly changed to steeper slope, ogee fall is recommended for that canal. मतलब नॉर्मल स्लोप से अगर सडन स्टीप स्लोप आ गया तो ओगी फॉल जो है उसके लिए बेस्ट सूटेबल फॉल होता है. देन स्टोन पिचिंग इज प्रोवाइडेड इन द अपस्ट्रीम एंड डाउनस्ट्रीम ऑफ द फॉल. देन नेक्स्ट फॉल इज रैपिड कैनाल फॉल. सो रैपिड कैनाल फॉल कंसिस्ट ए लॉन्ग स्लोपिंग ग्लेशियस. So long sloping, it is constructed if the available natural ground surface is plain and long. अगर natural ground surface plain और long है तो rapid canal fall is very suitable for it. तो a bed of rubble masonry is provided and it is finished with cement mortar of 1:3 ratio. To maintain the slope of bed, curtain walls are provided at both upstream and downstream. So rapid falls are high priced constructions. Then next is trapezoidal notch fall. So in case of trapezoidal notch falls, a high crested wall is built across the channel and trapezoidal notches are provided in the wall. Trapezoidal falls are very economical and suitable for low discharges. Nowadays this type of falls are using widely because of their simplicity and popularity. So next is stepped canal falls. So as in name itself, the stepped fall consists vertical steps at gradual intervals. तो vertical steps होते हैं थोड़ी थोड़े डिस्टेंस पे. तो ये है मॉडिफिकेशन, रैपिड फॉल का मॉडिफिकेशन है और सूटेबल है जहाँ अपस्ट्रीम जो है बहुत हाई लेवल पे होता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू डाउनस्ट्रीम. अपस्ट्रीम बहुत ऊपर होने की वजह से फॉल जो है वो डायरेक्ट, वाटर जो है वो डायरेक्ट नीचे फॉल होगा, तो उसको अवॉइड करने के लिए एक स्टेप्ड बनाई जाती है. तो दीज टू लेवल्स आर कनेक्टेड बाय प्रोवाइडिंग, अपस्ट्रीम और डाउनस्ट्रीम को जो है अटैच किया जाता है बाय कंस्ट्रक्टिंग स्टेप्स, या फिर उनको ड्रॉप्स भी बोला जा सकता है. तो ये होता है स्टेप्ड कैनाल फॉल. देन नेक्स्ट है वेल टाइप कैनाल फॉल. तो वेल टाइप जो है उसको साइफन कैनाल फॉल भी बोला जाता है. तो इसमें क्या होता है, इनलेट वेल जो पाइप विथ पाइप जो होता है वो बॉटम में कंस्ट्रक्ट किया जाता है इन अपस्ट्रीम साइड. तो पाइप क्या करता है, इट कैरीज वाटर टू डाउनस्ट्रीम वेल और रिजर्वायर. सो इफ द डिस्चार्ज कैपेसिटी इज मोर देन 0.29 cubics, the downstream well is preferred, otherwise reservoir is suitable. Then next होता है vertical drop fall या sarda type fall. So simple vertical drop fall or sarda fall consists single vertical drop which allows the upstream water to fall with sudden impact on downstream. The downstream acts like cushion from the upstream water and dissipate extra energy. This type of fall is tried in Sarda Canal UP and is therefore it is called as Sarda fall. Then next is straight glacis canal fall. So this is modern type of construction in which a raised crest is constructed across the canal and a gentle straight inclined surface is provided from raised crest to the downstream. तो ये स्ट्रक्चर में दिख रहा है आपको कि एक रेस्ट जो स्ट्रेट स्लोपिंग ग्लेशियस होती है, एक रेस थोड़ा सा क्रेस्ट जो है थोड़ा सा ऊपर लेवल पे है और फिर उसी को अटैच एक इंक्लाइंड फॉल है. द वाटर कमिंग फ्रॉम अपस्ट्रीम क्रॉसेस द रेस्ट क्रेस्ट and falls on the inclined surface with sufficient energy dissipation. तो sufficient energy dissipation से वो water जो है वो slope से fall होता है. Then next is English or baffle canal wall. So in this case, straight glacis fall is extended as baffle platform with baffle walls. This is suitable for any discharge. So baffle wall is constructed near the toe of the straight glacis at required distance in design height. The main purpose of the baffle wall is to create hydraulic jump for straight glacis to baffle platform. Then purpose or objective of canal falls and rapids. So it is done to avoid heavy banking. Then it maintains the designed bed slope and canal. It gives the consideration of economy in cost of excavation of the channel. The depth discharge relationship can be maintained by providing canal falls. Then next is canal escape. So what is canal escape? It is a side channel constructed to remove surplus water from an irrigation channel. So surplus water जो है उसको रिमूव करने के लिए कैनाल एस्केप कंस्ट्रक्ट किए जाते हैं. तो सरप्लस वाटर जो है वो ड्रेन में ट्रांसफ़र किया जाता है. द वाटर इन द इरीगेशन चैनल में बिकम सरप्लस ड्यू टू मिस्टेक. सरप्लस वाटर क्यों बनेगा? ड्यू टू मिस्टेक. डिफिकल्टी इन रेगुलेशन एट द एंड, एक्सेसिव रेनफॉल इन अपर रीचेस, देन आउटलेट बीइंग क्लोज बाय कल्टिवेटर्स एज दे फाइंड द डिमांड ऑफ वाटर इज ओवर. तो ये सारे प्रॉब्लम्स की वजह से पानी जो है सरप्लस क्वांटिटी ऑफ वाटर कैनाल में कलेक्ट हो जाता है, तो उसको निकालना ज़रूरी है, इसलिए एस्केप्स बनाए जाते हैं. देन टाइप्स ऑफ कैनाल एस्केप. पहला है वियर एस्केप. तो क्रेस्ट लेवल इज इक्वल टू फुल सप्लाई लेवल ऑफ कैनाल वाटर एस्केप. इफ वाटर लेवल इज मोर देन फुल सप्लाई लेवल, द क्रेस्ट ऑफ वियर वॉल इज केप्ट एट रिड्यूस लेवल इक्वल टू कैनाल फुल सप्लाई लेवल. व्हेन द वाटर लेवल राइजेस अबव फुल सप्लाई लेवल इट गेट्स एस्केप्ड. तो एक वियर एस्केप होता है. देन नेक्स्ट इज रेगुलेटर्स लुईस टाइप एस्केप. द सिल्ट ऑफ द एस्केप इज केप्ट एट कैनाल बेड लेवल एंड फ्लो कैन बी यूज्ड बाय completely emptying the canal. They may be constructed for the purpose of scoring off excess bed silt deposited in the head reaches from time to time. Then summary. What is mean by canal regulator, canal fall and type, canal escapes? Assignment question. Explain the following: cross regulator, canal fall and canal escape. State the location and function of cross regulator, canal escape, canal fall. So this was about today's lecture. Thank you.